Howdy, all you dirty little heathens out there. Welcome back to the Half-Assed Heathen Podcast. Thank you for joining us on another half-assed adventure into most things heathenry. I am Cody Black, joined once again by my gorgeous and alluring wife, Dana.
Howdy, y'all.
How you doing tonight, baby?
Doing good, baby. How are you?
I'm tired.
In other words, how you doing?
In other words, I love you. We hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. Um, Are you ready to satisfy your thirst for the half-assed heathen podcast fuckery?
Ooh.
Welcome to episode 6. Um, this one, I have instructed Dana to keep me on a tight leash, and because today we will be covering my pet peeves with
Dun dun
the
dun.
faith, the stuff, and all that good stuff. My pet peeves with the idiots in the faith, whether it's gatekeepers or the snowflakes or wannabe prophets and the likes. Today, no one is safe from my petty sight. To be fair, this is probably some petty shit.
I mean, we have been watching like a few things on like a For You page where people come up and they're talking about it, and then we're
Mm.
like, yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah, we were catching a live. Is it just called a live?
Yeah, like live stream.
Yeah, we're watching a live on TikTok with somebody that I've been following for years. There's stuff that I really disagree with him on, but he hit a point that just struck a nerve, and I was like, okay, we got to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But normally, we do base these episodes on either Dana's questions, for she is baby heathen, or questions
Wah,
from
wah.
you guys, from y'all, the listeners out there. So if you have any questions or just want to tell us to like fuck off, leave a comment, DM us on TikTok, or leave us a email. Send us an email at halfassedheathenpod@gmail.com. Either way, we're happy with the praise. We're happy with the with the with the with the not so much of a praise.
Hate.
Sure, or anywhere in
We
between.
welcome all. We welcome all the hate.
Dude, the hate would be great because I mean,
We'd have
gives
something to talk about.
well, it gives you an outside point of view.
Yeah.
Um, but with all that out of the way, I want to get into this episode. So babe, I did ask you this question, but
Uh-huh.
for the people listening, you are baby heathen.
Yes.
What kind of pet peeves do you have that you picked up so far? And for the people who have not listened to the recent episodes, which you should go back and listen to them, probably ignore like the first two, three, because audio stuff and we were still learning.
We're getting the hang of things.
But if you haven't listened to the previous episodes, Dana's only been a heathen for year and a
Year and a
half,
half. Yeah.
year and a half. Um, so as a baby heathen, is there anything that you've picked up on that you've had a pet peeve with? And don't look at my notes.
I think one of the biggest pet peeves that I have would be people who don't know what they're talking about. Like, they haven't gone and done the proper research on what they're actually trying to get their point across.
Mm-hmm.
It's like go do your research a little bit more and then try to get your point across. Like I don't know. It's like they don't really know what they're talking about. It bugs
Yeah,
me.
I mean, yeah. Do any of us really know what the hell we're talking about?
I mean, if you do the proper research, I feel like it's a better way to back up with what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
got the
definitely.
facts to back you up. It's like I know this. This is what
Mm,
happened in history. This is what's been known. It's like when people don't do that, it
mm-hmm.
just
I am going to counteract that a little bit with this episode.
okay.
Um, I did the original idea for this episode was to do I want to do a what's it called? Connect the dots with the historical events.
Putting the puzzle pieces
Yeah, I'm trying
together.
to. I originally was planning on doing a whole historical dive in from the beginning to the end as best as I could with dates, locations, and all sorts of stuff. Which honestly, that one might be like a 2 to 3 hour long episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there's gonna be a lot of research. There's gonna be a lot of notes. There's gonna
Mm.
be a lot of time, especially if I have questions.
Yeah, and yeah, so that was the original idea with this one, and I just got kind of pissed off at the guy that we're watching last night
Yeah.
because he was been raised in Norse paganism since he was young. You know, he never went to a
Oh,
Christian church. You know, he never had Christian parents. He
so he's
was
only known the side
mm,
that his parents showed him.
yeah, and he was always taught to question things. And you know, coming from the opposite side of that, where we are, we were Christian raised, we had some kind of Christian affiliation throughout our life,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, drugged through the dirt with cults and all sorts of
All
bullshit.
that bullshit.
You know, it's interesting for me personally seeing that somebody is raised in this faith for so long
Mm-hmm.
that they are blind to the what's the word, the in betweens. No, lost word. Word is gone.
I want to say possibilities, but I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that either.
Blind to.
Anyways,
Oh
everything
wait,
is.
wait, wait, wait.
Mhm.
Open-minded.
No.
He's not open-minded.
I mean,
Oh.
no. I was looking for a specific word.
Okay.
If you guys are new to this podcast, we are called the Half-Ass Heathen Podcast because honestly, we work, we are parents, we have a life, and it's hard for us to really care too much about putting
Yeah.
together a script and all this. I mean, like I write down the intro just to keep my brain on
That's
track.
recent though. All the other ones,
Hmm.
not.
I mean, at this point, it's the majority. The majority of the episodes we've done, the intros have been scripted.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's good to prepare yourself because,
mm,
like, the other times you would stumble on your words.
yeah, stumble on the words, go off on tangents, just like we're doing right now,
Uh-huh.
because we got the ADDs going on in our life. But Jesus Christ! I mean, by Odin's beard, I totally forgot what the hell I was talking about.
You were talking about the guy, and there was a word
Mm,
that you forgot.
yeah, and I don't think people want to hear us debating about the word. Actually, if you know what word I'm talking about, comment
Produce a
below.
word.
If you feel like you know the word, give us a 5-star rating. But anyway, so this guy sent me off on this huge I wanted to do a episode on the history and the migration patterns and all sorts of shit with the dates and all that stuff, and then this dude threw a fucking wrench in my gears. And I'll tell you what really grinds my
I
gears,
was just gonna say that.
what what really grinds my gears is the stuff that we're gonna be talking about today.
Uh-huh.
So first off my notes, I've got a couple notes. First
Ooh.
off of my notes is the hate towards the cosplayers, which, to be fair, I hate a lot of them too. But I mean, like, hate, like the hairstyles, the makeup, the tattoos. Like, everybody wants to draw so much from history, but they forget about the science aspect of it.
Yeah, because we only find bones.
Mm-hmm.
We can't find the skin that may have some tattoos or
Mm.
m- makeup or whatever, the paint, the face paint. Like, we're not going to see that on bones.
No, unless it's an extremely botched tattoo, which you know they could
They could
hit the
accidentally
bones.
go in too far or
Yeah,
something.
but I mean, like stuff as hairstyles. We have okay. The reason why I have this issue with the hairstyles when it comes to braids, the black community has been up in arms. Like only we can have braids. Like no,
This is our culture, I think. Is that what they say? I don't
yeah,
know.
it's like, and I understand for you guys getting pissed off. I understand there's certain specific braids that they use in the black community, and that's fucking fine. But trust me, I've seen these all over the fucking place. There's one influencer that I've watched and followed for a while. She does all sorts of different like Dutch braids and shit, French braids and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and people are still butting into it. And it's like they're called Dutch braids,
Yeah.
not black braids.
Yeah.
They're called French braids because they come from fucking France.
Mhm. Dutch braids from Dutch.
and but the hairstyles irritate me, and they say like white culture can't have braids because white doesn't have a culture. But guess what? We have a fucking skull with the
We
fucking
have
hair still
hair.
attached,
Yeah.
and it had a braid going off to the side.
Mm.
And guess what? It was near Scandinavia. So guess what? We got braids. It's okay if we do some braids.
I feel like every culture is gonna have something to do with their hair, whether it be braids or not.
Yeah, I
And
mean, think
then,
about it. If you're a culture that you have long hair, if you want to go to battle and you want to see what the fuck you're doing,
yeah,
you're gonna have some kind of ponytail. You're gonna have some kind of braid, something going on to keep your hair up
or
out
even
of your
for
eyes.
like housewives, like
Yeah,
they're
you're
doing chores all day. They're probably doing dishes and they're looking down and the hair's getting in their face. It's like they would want to do something to get that out of their face, right?
yeah, and you don't want the baby fucking yanking on it.
Yeah, something.
But the makeup is a little bit. The makeup's more stupid to me. Like
Yeah.
we have findings of a skull with a braid off to the side. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
makeup. I will tell you, somebody who has grown up hunting, somebody who's played football, there's a need and there's a time and there's a place for certain colors and certain markings on your face.
Certain textures or
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Like in football, like we see it when you watch the NFL, they've got those black stickers that go under their eyes. When I played football, we put the black makeup under our eyes
Uh
because it
huh.
gets the sun away from
Doesn't it deflect it or
it. Yeah,
something?
it essentially attracts the light from your eyes to underneath your eyes instead of to your pupils.
Yeah, so you can see
Yeah, and that's a legit thing. You know, we have hunters or even the fucking army that do camo to help blend in with the surrounding area.
their environment.
And we have uh, historical countings of so many cultures doing stuff like war paint.
Uh huh.
Why can't why is makeup so just
Not even makeup, just paint, like face paint.
well, I mean that's makeup, right?
Well, there's
I'm talking about like the cosplayers where you see like they got like certain stripes and they got some markings on their face. And people say
that's
like
more paint than makeup. Maybe it's like a general thing. Maybe
yeah.
the paint is referring to the makeup. I don't
Oh,
know.
I remembered the word. Semantics.
Oh.
If you guess the word semantics, give us a 5-star rating. But we're getting into the semantics of it. But there's so many cultures from all around the world that use some kind of war paint when fighting. There's been makeup all around the world, and for some reason, our faith, our lifestyle, our lineage is the only one that is not allowed to have makeup because there's no historical writing about it.
But they're an oral.
Yeah, they were an oral
They're not gonna
tradition.
write down. They're not gonna have like
Mm-hmm.
what are they called? Pa- patri Petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, no, this is way after petroglyphs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're not gonna have all that stuff. Like they're
No.
gonna. It's oral. It's an oral
Yeah, they used to tell
community.
story. So a father would tell the stories to his son. That son would
Yeah,
grow up tell stories
and
to his
then
son.
his family and so
Yeah, it
forth.
passed on generation to
Yeah,
generation to generation. So they didn't have a reason to write because it was working out good what they were doing.
yeah.
So I mean, when they're telling these stories, if they said this tribe went to war with this tribe, I don't think my personal view is whatever they were wearing, whatever face markings they were wearing at the time, would just be second nature to them, and they wouldn't think too much about it.
They just plop it on or something.
Like if I said the U.S. was going to war with Ukraine, right?
Uh huh.
You wouldn't have to put down what they were wearing because we know what army dudes wear.
Yeah.
They wear the camo, you know,
Mhm.
sometimes they'll do the face paint, but we don't have to specify it because for me and you, if I talk to you, if I tell my kids a story, it's so recent that we don't have to put those
We don't
specificalities
have to have
into the
those
stories.
details into the story. Like
Mm,
there's the important details. There's the important
yeah,
stuff, the basics. But all that other stuff doesn't really need to be
yeah.
talked about.
It's like your brain
It's
for
a filler for your mind,
yeah
right?
your brain makes your eyes forget that your nose is in front of you,
Yeah.
and it's just so common. It's in front of you every day.
And you see it. You're
Yeah,
actually looking at it, but your brain just
it
ignores
ignores
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing with war or anything really. Like if I tell you that there was an army dude that went and fought a chef, you picture a dude in camo fighting a dude with a funny hat and an apron.
I think of a white coat, like what the chefs
Oh,
wear,
the chef coat.
and
Yeah,
then the big hat, the
yeah.
long hat that's white.
But yeah, I don't have to put into specifics because
My brain
me
fills
and
it
you
in.
understand.
Yeah.
And these old cultures, they probably didn't think too much either about it because if you start from one, then you go to the next, you go to the next, everybody didn't think it was important. So why would they think it would be important to put into their stories? Because nobody else did. They probably just thought the past looked pretty much exactly what it looks like now. Does that make sense?
Yes. I know I'm making weird faces. But it's like, why have this kind of argument? Like when you think about it, it's kind of stupid.
Dude, I mean, it's makeup.
It's like who cares if they were war paint or not? It's like I don't know. Like why do people have such a big issue over this?
It's all about the cultural appropriation and stuff.
Oh.
And then you get the people who are like I don't want to say deep into the faith, but
Who are
they're
serious?
no, they're just assholes. Where they go, there's no historical nothing about this. It's like, yeah, but there's no historical nothing about that it wasn't.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
It's just like, you know, you got two sides of the coin and they're fighting over the same thing and they're both stupid.
Yeah, it's like
But
it's like two retarded people.
mm, but the same thing goes for like, you know,
Excuse
tattoos
me.
is, you know, like we were saying earlier, unless hold on, burp. Uh, welcome to the
Ooh,
half-assed Heathen podcast.
that was a nice one, babe.
Well,
10 out
thank
of
you.
10.
Ooh, nice. No, I'd give it a 7. It
Yeah,
wasn't
maybe
loud.
like a 7.5.
Yeah, it wasn't loud and it wasn't
It
long.
didn't
Reverberate.
rever-
Here I am correcting you. This is a change. Wow.
reverberating off the walls.
But same thing we were talking about with tattoos.
Hmm.
Unless the body is mummified or
Yes.
preserved in some way, you're not going to know if they're going to have tattoos unless on that off chance that the tattoo is botched, but that is very very
Because there's
rare.
this wonderful thing that's called decomposing.
Yeah, but I
Our
mean,
bodies decompose after we die.
yeah. To be fair, they found they're called bog bodies. They were found in
I've
bogs.
never heard of that.
Yeah,
What's a bog?
a bog, like a swamp.
Oh,
So
like the boggin.
the Hagenbogen, pissing off everybody in Germany right now. But yeah, so a bog is essentially a swamp, but
Okay.
like muddy swamp.
Uh-huh.
And they found bodies and swords and jewelry and gold in these bogs. And they thought that
Oh,
historians think that the people at the time used to send sacrifices and offerings to the bog to send to their gods or whatever.
I've never heard of that before.
I got some videos to show you for sure.
Ooh.
But essentially, they found these bodies. Like there's one that I was reading on today. Um, the it was a dude. He was, I guess, skinny. Like, I mean, hold on. Do you deflate when you're mummified? You'd have to, right? Like the gases leave.
Well,
Anyways, tangent.
isn't like the first stages of like you release your poop, your gas, and your
Yeah,
pee,
yeah. Dead bodies
the
fart.
fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would guess that they would kind of like deflate.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Well, bodies get hard. like super stiff.
Yeah, it's called rigor mortis.
Yeah, I
But
have seen a dead body in my lifetime.
I've seen my fair share, and I'm done with it. But
Mm.
um, yeah. So there's one bog body that I was reading up on today, and this body had some issues. Like they say that he had arthritis, he had some fucked up teeth, and his body wasn't doing too well. But his death was brought upon by a slit throat. So they slit his
Wait,
throat
was the body mummified
by the swamp.
by
Yeah,
the swamp? Okay,
yeah.
okay,
So they
I'm caught
think
up
that
now.
he was a sacrifice, slit his throat, threw him into the bog to appease the gods.
Yeah,
And these bog bodies, the reason why I talk about them is they are essentially mummified. They are preserved by the muddy swamp,
that's crazy because I've only ever heard of it like being in ice, or
or
there's a certain chemical that you put in their body.
yeah, like Egypt.
Yeah, I've never heard of like it being like mud or clay or something. Because isn't that basically what's in the swamps? It's
Uh,
just muddy and really moist and wet, you know?
yeah, it's almost like the history books don't want to tell you about Scandinavia or the ancient religions. It's almost like we're being snuffed out, and we have been for 1,000 years
Whoa.
or
Dun
2,000.
dun dun.
Yeah, that's a tangent in itself. That's the one that I want to do the notes and have the
Have the
dates.
stuff and the
I want to have
things.
the fucking receipts on that episode
Yeah.
because that one pisses me off. But so these bog bodies that they bring up, I don't think any of them have had tattoos, and they tried, people in our faith on the internet try to say that these bog bodies did not have tattoos, therefore the people at the time did not have tattoos, or maybe these fuckers were the homeless fuckers and they didn't have money for fucking tattoos.
And they were broke, the peasants, and they're like, we need some more money. We need more food, so we're going to sacrifice somebody,
Yeah,
you
and they're
know?
like, who are we gonna sacrifice? Let's sacrifice Greg, who just lives on the fucking street like a dog.
Or well, the weakest
Yeah, the
one.
weakest link. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the sacrifice would probably be somebody of lower stature
I mean,
who
honestly, there would probably be a volunteer. Like, yeah, I want to sacrifice myself for my kids or
that's
something, you
that's a
know? Like,
thing, but we'll get on that on another episode.
mhm.
Has to deal with when a king or a leader dies, the wife or a voluntary maiden will be volunteered to be sacrificed with him, but he's already
Huh.
dead. That's a whole nother thing we can get into.
This is getting very interesting and I love it.
Dude, this is why I want to do a fucking timeline because it pisses my brain is just a scrambled mess.
Okay, back to the
Tattoos,
topic.
tattoos.
Yes.
So these bog bodies are don't have tattoos. So people say that I
They
don't know.
weren't a thing.
Just keep it basic. Vikings don't have tattoos, right? Even though it's not a Viking religion. Even though the Vikings did have the religion,
Well,
all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles. But process.
I want to know when first tattoos, tattoos were first introduced. Like, how far back did it go? Because I
Oh,
know that some people use like sticks and they like jam it into your skin and
uh,
then it like does it. But like, I want to know like when it first got introduced to like society or something, like
yeah, that's
people.
yeah. Good luck with that one. Like I was showing you the other day, the oldest body that we've had preserved so far is Utsi,
Uh
who was
huh.
found in the Alps or
Does he have
wherever.
tattoos?
Yeah, he has tattoos,
Oh.
and I can't remember the exact date. He's part of my timeline. I'm gonna put that fucker in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
But for the people out there, Google Utsi, Ootsie, I think.
That's not how I
Utsi.
imagined it at all.
No, he has tattoos,
Uh
and
huh.
yeah, he was well preserved. And they actually were able to put together a crime scene to figure out how he died.
Oh yeah, you told me about this guy.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
telling you about. But he is the oldest human remained mummy mummified human remains that we found, and he has tattoos.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, tattoos have been probably around since the dawn
For
of time.
forever, you
Yeah,
know.
and to say that our culture can't have them, it's like fuck you. Tattoos
Maybe
have been
we
around.
started them.
I mean, tattoos have been around since fucking before all this shit.
So who knows
Yeah,
where they come from or how they started? That's crazy.
and how dare you say that I can't have them because oh, there's no historical writings. Like fuck you. Tattoos around in every fucking culture throughout
Everywhere,
history.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, like, I can't think of a single culture who doesn't allow like
Oh
tattoo
yeah,
marks on it.
Scandinavian.
Really?
Oh yeah, because we're not allowed to.
Because there's no proof.
Yeah, because there's no evidence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off on a tangent, but instead of doing that, so we've covered my issues with hairstyle, the makeup, and the tattoos.
Yes.
So let's move on to the Vegvisir or the Egeshelmer.
Okay.
These are the Viking symbols that you see. If you type in Viking symbol, it's going to be the Vegvisir, the Egeshelmer. It's going to be the Elderfuthark. This is the one that you see everywhere.
I think I know what the Elder Futhark is. Do you want to like draw the other ones for me so I know what we're talking about?
Do we need to pause the recording so we can Google?
Yeah.
All right,
We're
cool.
gonna take a break.
We're going to take a break real quick. I need to pee anyways.